Hi everyone, welcome to another Simbi business case of the week, where this week we're celebrating the value of 6sense. I'll be walking through a 6sense business case built on Simbi and how a rep would bring their value proposition to life with a prospect. In this video, I'm playing the role of a 6sense rep speaking with a prospect, where I'd start an initial call and generate a business case from one of my templates to begin to communicate 6sense's value drivers for a given product. I can start by modifying the title. Now, 6sense is a revenue AI platform helping organizations never miss buyer signals through an agent-powered pipeline platform. I might start by reiterating some of my customers' challenges, which we might have already discussed in previous calls, and then begin to get into how 6sense can address them. Now, there are two stages of funnel conversion which 6sense can improve. The first being a lead to opportunity conversion, and the second being the opportunity to close rate. Now, you can see that all of these uplifts are actually linked in my variables here, which I can work on with my prospect and make any adjustments as my prospect situation changes. And as I change any of those numbers, all of my uplifts will change to reflect my prospect situation. With Simbi's CRM integration, a lot of this data is automatically pulled in from your transcripts and deal notes already by our AI agents. We're also seeing an uplift in the average deal size, and this is something which I might want to dial back to make a little bit more conservative, and which I can do in the outcome calculation, and just dial that back to maybe 35% uplift. And you can see that the chart is changing live to reflect that change. Finally, we're also seeing an uplift in the average sales cycle with some notes added to talk about where exactly some of that benefit is coming from with regards to team mapping, account prioritization, and the AI-powered insights. Now, to bring these all together, we're then showing the total revenue impact across more deals being one per year. And we can show this as a bar chart, but equally, we can show this on a funnel view in our Sankey chart by changing the chart type super easily, then being able to view the current scenario and the with 6sense super easily. Our TCO shows the license cost and the one-off costs, but what we're also seeing is a comparison of what they're paying today, which is a cost that they'll no longer have to pay. And so when we get into the ROI, what we're seeing is a really compelling ROI, including the total revenue impact from our outcomes, but also the costs which my prospect is no longer going to have to pay, which is the cost that they're paying today. Now, if I jump back up into the exec summary, I can quickly generate the text elements with AI, while the numbers in the rest of the exec summary are automatically filled in based off the data which I've already inputted. What I also get is a cost of delay, talking about every month that my prospect doesn't make this decision, this is value that they'd be missing out on. Before sharing this, I can even brand the business case with my prospect's logo and color scheme by jumping into the branding section, entering my prospect's URL, and applying that to both the color scheme and the logo. I can then share this direct with my prospect by email as a customer and either send the invite directly to their email or create a hyperlink. I want to emphasize that all the information about 6sense, including value drivers and pricing, comes from publicly available sources. And what we've explored today is a value hypothesis showing what the 6sense business case might look like on Simbi. Thanks for watching.